Oh, 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 oh. Since I've been in Oregon, I've gotten probably close to a dozen different places I'm supposed to go to turn in my abusers. Probably an equal number from each and every one of those places that they sent me to, plus a whole bunch of phone numbers. And I call those phone numbers, and they're all referral services that just send you to phone numbers. God damn it. Someone's job is to fucking do something about this. I can't do it. I fucking can't. It's not that I'm not trying. They take advantage of my disabilities. They take advantage of people they can call mentally ill because later on they just say, oh, well, I told him you had to go to the state police. Yeah, I got the state police recorded saying it's not their fucking job. I also got you recorded saying it's the DA's job. I got you recorded saying it's everybody else's fucking job but yours for every one of these agencies. Every one of them getting money. Every fucking one of them with every crime that they ignore or blow off or take advantage of my disabilities to prevent me from being able to turn it in because I can't. Even when I had housing, I needed help with this stuff and nobody would help me. They would only send me to other people. God damn it, help! Stop lying to me! They need to be held fucking accountable. If you're gonna fucking send me to people who lied to me, what the fuck is wrong with you? I am in a constant state of fucking panic. I make videos because I can't fucking cope with having no friends and no fucking family. I have been begging Dallas and the Scudders to go in with me to turn in that shit with fucking Molly since it happened. Because the police didn't bother to investigate it. They didn't bother to try getting the evidence, and none of the witnesses spoke up. So I had to be afraid of the police, and I had to be afraid to go to any of these people for help because every fucking time, it's me in my car fucking waiting, please. When you make me hurry up and wait, it allows the predators to get away. When my predators work together and you look the other way, They get to make it their word versus mine instead of the evidence. With every single one of these people doing the right thing, following the law, protecting the victim, none of these were important. Important was exploiting the victim because they don't want to do the work. They want to take somebody who is exploited so they can't function and force try to get these people to look at evidence, and they don't understand why. Well, it's because that evidence shows that I told the truth. You say that I chose to be gaslighted. It's my fault that I was gaslighted because I spoke up about my predators. What does Me Too have to say about that? I've protected people my entire life because my entire life I knew what it took to protect people. I knew what it would have taken to stop the abuse against me because I'd seen it many times in my life. I've seen what happens when your parents actually care about you. I've seen with my own two eyes how differently men and women are treated. Women are treated far more like human beings. Women in this country, men are taught to pamper them. And women are taught to pretend they did it all by themselves. Do you think Jamie Curtis is going to admit how many men she manipulated to get what she wanted, or how many times? Leading them on, playing head games. And we allow this. We allow this. When those head games start getting disabled people fucking hurt, and those disabled people aren't being hurt because they don't have a friend or family member, and they're told to go to agencies that don't fucking care and will blow us off without a friend or family member, what the fuck is wrong with you? I went to people for help for over a year over actual abuse. Actual abuse. Because Natalie Bollinger was pretending that I stalked her. All of that evidence that showed that I didn't fucking stalk her, none of you would fucking look at. That broken fucking phone was the goddamn issue. But you wouldn't look at that either. Natalie should have been fucking honest with her mom. My friends should have been honest with me and honest with the courts and honest with the police, but they never tried. Then again, all of these people are correct in assuming that it is the police's job to fucking investigate. When you're a homeless person, they have no respect for you. Nobody does. They're going to break the law. You want to bitch about how horrible the police are to black people? Shut the fuck up. There is no comparison between how homeless disabled males are treated and how pampered a black man in a house is. You want to talk about how, oh, Sean, you can't say that, you can't say that. No, a homeless male on the streets, regardless of color. Regardless of color. If the homeless population had the same size population as the black population in America, and the police killed as many homeless as they do now at the same rate per capita of homeless, the police would be killing 48,000 homeless people per year. 96% of which would be male. 51% being disabled. There's these programs, these people tell you you need to go here and you need to go there, and I can't explain it. I can't explain it in half an hour or 5 minutes of getting cut off over and over again over a complicated situation where everyone cuts me off and blows me off. This is against the law for them to do, but they do it anyway. It's against the law for them to send me to my predators to turn in my predators. I am too easy to victimize. For them to send me to the police department alone is horrible. For them to make me provide a place that I'm incapable of providing for myself. And for them to force me to do things that I am physically incapable of doing. And they know I am physically incapable of doing, and they are not stopping to understand that I cannot do it any other way. I have no friends or family that I can depend on or trust. And rather than they're doing their jobs because of it, they are doing the opposite. They're taking advantage of the most at-risk people in the country. For me to have to post up evidence with my friends and family because they're obviously not real friends and family. Obviously the things that I said were true. Obviously they never tried to come forward to the police with me. Obviously many of them claim that their lives and their families were being threatened. Obviously there's plenty of evidence of that in their own words. There's evidence of people doing that to me, going to way back before Natalie was killed. There's evidence that I did speak with officers. I did go to hospitals. I went to mental health, and instead of doing their jobs as mandated reporters, they talked over me and took advantage of your taxpayers in the form of Medicare and Medicaid, and then they tell us it's free. No, it's not. It's Medicare and Medicaid fraud because they're not doing their jobs as mandated reporters. They're not providing the services that they're supposed to. They're not looking at the dangerous situation that I've been forced into, and they're downplaying it. Every single person I talk to downplays it. Oh, that's life, but that's just the way it is. So that's what I tell them back. Oh, people sure as fuck don't like being treated the way that they treat me. But I'll use fucking curse words. I don't fucking care. If they do it to me, it's okay. If I do it back, it's wrong. I told the truth about these characters. And here's the thing. I always root for the underdog. And these people, many of them are the underdogs. In this situation, they're not. In this situation, they didn't stop to think about the repercussions or how it would make me feel. How scary it is for me, people doing that shit to me. I post up a lot of evidence on the internet because trying to send that shit to the police, trying to go talk to the police in person to show the evidence, going to APS to try to show it in person. They don't look. They don't investigate. They refuse to look at the evidence, and the evidence is what's important. They need to collect that first. You see that I'm blown off when I go in alone. That they talk over me, talk circles in me, send me in circles to other places. They can take advantage of the fact that I'm afraid of them and that my words don't come out right. And because I am alone, I am way more afraid of them. They're sending me to people that I am afraid of. As an at-risk adult who is alone and has communication issues, who is easy to railroad, I shut down. If I try to assert myself, I'm bullied, and they play victim. That is bullying. When they lie to you about what the law says and what they're supposed to do, they're taking advantage of the fact that you aren't able to defend yourself as an excuse to not do their jobs. When they send you to places that you can't go to alone, they're not going to do that job. It's not their jobs, they say. No, mandated reporters are supposed to work together for my safety. Whenever I try to refer to the evidence and try to show them the evidence, they refuse. It's because that allows them to sell false narratives over the top of what the evidence actually shows. They show that no matter what I say, it's their narrative that's going to be on there. They pretend that it's my choice. No, I need the abuse to stop. I can't take care of myself. I can't take care of myself, you fucking idiots. Are you fucking blind?